guys, Jess here. I am back with another 20-minute motivator video for you tonight. And we are going to tackle, or I'm going to tackle, I should say, my embellishments or my die cuts, I guess is probably a better term. It's more my die cuts. I have an abundance of them. And I get a lot with collections, and then I use them, the collections, and then I have little bits and pieces left over, and then I put them, kind of sort them by color, and then they just collect dust because I'm looking and I'm playing with the new stuff I get all the time. So I'm making a commitment to myself. One of my goals, I'm starting to think about 2021, and one of my goals is to really use it or lose it with certain products, and the die cuts are one of those items. They've just been sitting there and sitting there and sitting there, and I need to do something with them. And if I'm not going to use them, maybe somebody else will. So I'll put them in like a donate pile. This kind of goes along if you follow my craft room cleanup videos, or if you've joined the group. I've created a craft room cleanup program, I guess if you want to call it that, that walks you through the process. And so tonight we're basically going to be tackling step one, which is like sort and purge. And we're going to sort and purge my die cuts. I have way too many and they're not being used. So I'm going to go through, get re-familiar with them, really ask myself, do I love it? Am I going to use it? Or do I need to donate it? And so I have quite a few. I don't know if you can kind of see in the back here, I've got my container. And I have this one here. These are kind of all by color. These are still kind of all by collection and type. So I'm going to go through all of these. So probably more than 20 minutes tonight. But that's okay. If I'm gonna get started and like get through as much as I can, and then, when I'm done, I'm done. I might not finish it all tonight, and that's okay. It might carry over to another night. And that's okay. This is something that I've been wanting to get done for a really, really long time. So I'm kind of excited to get to it, that I'm making time for it. So I hope you all will join me tonight. Grab a project of your own, or just put me on in the background, and we'll be each other's company this evening while we get something accomplished. So I'm going to flip you all around, and I will meet you on the other side. All right. Hey there, we're on the other side, and you're taking a good look at what I have to go through tonight, which is, it's a lot. It's a bit daunting, but it's a project I really want to get done. I want to set myself up for success next year, and so I'm really starting to plan a little bit. I don't like to make big commitments when it comes to goals. I like to break them down, as you all are pretty familiar with if you've been watching my channel for a while, or you're on my Facebook groups. So this is to me, it's just a little piece of a bigger goal, which is, my bigger goal is to continue to use my stash, right? So one way to use your stash, or the best way to use your stash, is making it available. And also the other piece of this is going through, getting refamiliarized, and really clearing out what in your heart of hearts you're never going to use, right? Yes, you bought it at one point in time and you thought you would love it. You thought you loved it, or you did love it at the time, and you never end up using it, and that's okay. Sell it on a yard sale site, or give it to a friend. Somebody else may enjoy it instead of you. It's okay. You got to let go of that guilt of purchasing it, at one point or another. It's really okay. So, I mentioned earlier about my craft room cleanup program. If you're part of my Facebook group, craft room cleanup Facebook group, if you're not, please join. I'd love to have you over there. We share all things crafty organization, and that's where you can pick up this step-by-step guide on my process and my approach on cleaning and organizing. Not just your craft room, you can actually use this and apply this to any room at all. But it really walks you through and asks you the questions and helps you set up for success when it comes to organization. So I just want to share this with you because this is the process I'm taking when it comes to organizing and going through these embellishments. First of all, the very first question I always ask myself when I'm going through something is, you know, what kind of scrapbooker am I? Like, what kind of scrapbooker are you? Are you by color? Are you by theme? Are you by collection, right? Are you a stay-at-home scrapper only, or do you travel, right? You need to take all those things into consideration when you're sorting and organizing your product. So I know I am by theme and color and collection kind of scrapper. And I do travel, so I like things, you know, I like to be able to, you know, take things with me. Hence they're in containers and little baggies that are easily to grab and go. So I've kind of already got that figured out about myself. But if you haven't, it's a good question to ask yourself. So, and then also in addition to that, kind of like, what's your goal? What's your end goal with the organization you're tackling? Like, what do you want to get out of it? That's really important to kind of know what you're kind of understanding where you want to be at the end of it all. And that might just be sorting through what you have, and that's your first goal, and that's okay, right? It doesn't have to be huge. It can be small, and actually the smaller the better, because you'll feel successful and you'll keep going. And then, so the next part is evaluating your space. So I have space for these items. This container here, in my opinion, is really amazing, but it also takes up a lot of room. So I really want to be able to move away from this and get everything kind of in a baggy system, if I can, once I filter through. So this is great for photos, and I use these containers for a lot of other things. So this container won't go, like, you know, it will not go unused. It just won't be used for this anymore. So kind of think about, you know, where you're organizing it. And then the step 3, which I initially said was step 1, but it's actually step 3 in the process, is then you begin the sort and the purge. So you figured out what kind of scrapper and how you want to organize your product. You kind of evaluated where you're going to store it, and your goal. And so now you're actually going to begin the sort and purge process, which is step 3. So anywho, I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of where my mind is at with this project, and let you all know that if you want access to this step-by-step guide, it is on the Facebook group. It's so ask to join, and you'll have access to it under the files section. So I'm really going to put a lot of work into this next year, a lot more video content going over these various steps to help anybody who might need it when it comes to organization. So I thought I'd let you all know that it exists, and I think it's really helpful. A couple other people have used it, and they've said this is great. So if it's a tool that helps you get you where you need to be, that makes me happy, and I hope it does. Okay, I've done a lot of chatting. I know we're eating into the 20 minutes. I actually haven't even set the timer yet because I knew I wanted to talk about this a little bit. All right, so now we're really going to set the timer, and for 20 minutes. All right, and here we go. All right, so I'm going to tackle these containers first, and then I'll go into these after. So what I have here is 2 bins. I have a keep bin and I have a donate bin. And so when I want to keep it, I'm going to put it in here to my left. When I want to toss it or donate it, I'm putting it in here. So I'm literally going to just pull these out, stack them up so I can make room on my desk. And we're just going to go through them. How many are you all like me and have an abundance of die cuts and embellishments? Like, do you have the same problem where you kind of, oh goodness, sorry. I just had a little bit of a craft-a-lanch. Are you like me where you just collect and then you use it and then you kind of want to move on to something new or get a little tired of it, and then next thing you know, you've got something else you're playing with that's new, and then these things have been long forgotten. Because I always I try really hard to revisit my stash, but I always forget. Or, you know, are you really good at, you know, using up your collection until there's nothing left? Or are you like me? Do you use it for a little bit and then you kind of get bored and you want something new, so you tuck it away, go to something new, and then it's a really long time before you get back to it? Just curious, you know, if anybody else is like me. Yeah, I'm really guilty of that. But I'm really trying to get better. So here I've got some glitter pieces. They came from Studio Calico, actually, or some of them did, the real life. I will use the fun. The camera is really cute, but the glitter really throws me off. I'm not a big glitter person. I use it on rare occasion. So I don't know that, I mean, these are super cute and they would be good. They're like the perfect size for pocket life or project life. But if I'm 100% honest with myself, I don't know that I'll ever use them. So they're going in the donate. Same with these, to the Glitter Fancy and Love I will use. And here's some other glitter words. So we've got, I don't even know what that says. Oh, freckles. It says freckles. Well, the green color is a bit much, and I like green, but again, not one I'm going to use. This one looks like it's missing some letters. And we've got some lemons and the word blessed. Again, I'm not a big fan of the glitter. So these are all going in donate. I will keep these though, even though they're glitter. They're pink and I like them, and I often use the words love and fun. So I will find a way to use these. So these are going in the keep. And look at that, one container down already. Okay. And I'm going to put these in right back into the photo container. All of you are familiar with these photo cases, but if you're not, you can get them at Michael's. Iris makes them. You can get on Amazon. They're really perfect for, I don't think I'm ever going to use those, for photos, but also embellishments. They are just a very versatile product, and there's often, they often go on sale, so you can grab them anywhere pretty inexpensively. So I'm not going to use those. Alright, that was brown. So, and I really like them, but for embellishments, I find they just take up way too much space for me. So that's why I moved to like the little baggie, the little CD sleeves. These take up a lot less space. And they're easy to grab and go, much like these containers. Because what I loved about these, most of all, is that they do take up a lot less space. Sorry, I just said that. I wasn't thinking. They're easy to grab and go with, but they take up more space. So I wanted a solution that would still travel well, and these are kind of cute, but I don't think I'll ever use them. But took up less space, really. So I think the CD bags work well for that. So how do you store your die cuts and ephemera? Do you have a different way of storing them? If they're with a collection, I keep the baggies in with the collection. If they're separate, I put them right into a CD sleeve, and I put them in my fridge containers right on my embellishment buffet, and it works out really well. And I have a ton, and it only takes up one shelf. So these are all fall leaf die cuts that I've done, and it would be a shame to get rid of them. So all the work that went into it. So I think I'm going to keep these because I will use them. I know I'll use them. So, but I want to put these in their own bags, so I'm not going to, or I'm going to put them in a little pile in this thing. All right, and these are all keep as well. So do you have a different and unique way of sorting your die cuts? Or are you, do you kind of do it the same way I do? I haven't really, I'm trying to think. Very early on in the beginning, when I was a newbie scrapper, I definitely used to keep them in the packaging. And I quickly realized that I did not like that. Oh, you know what? I just got a great idea, a layout idea with these, I think. Yep. So I'm going to keep these out. See, when you're looking through your product and you see something you have, sometimes it will spark an idea, and I just got one looking at these for a layout. So I'm going to take them out. Live a little. These are cute. We could do a hexagon design with those. So yes, back to my original statement. I am all over the place, guys, tonight. I am so sorry. I'm a little scrambled. Sorry about that. Anywho, so when I first started scrapping, I used to keep them in the packaging, and I quickly got tired of that because I was like, there is just, trying to get the stuff back into the packaging after you have used it, like opened it, they're just not meant to reopen and close, reopen and close. So I quickly needed to find a new way to store my ephemera, my die cuts. And YouTube was a wonderful, Summer should get a speeding ticket. That's really cute. I could use that in Project Life. So YouTube was my resource for finding a new way to store my ephemera. And that's where I got the iris container ideas. Where to next? And this worked out for a really long time. Like I said, it felt like it took up way too much room. And so along came the CD bags, or CD sleeves. Oh, that's cute. Rise and Shine. That's cute too. Wanderlust. And all these that I'm looking through are from various collections. Don't call it a dream, call it a plan. Life is good. And I just tossed them in all together. I had no rhyme or reason for some of this. This one didn't, multicolored is what this one was called. So, You'll Move Mountains. That one's really cute. And now that I'm looking through a lot of these, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have used these on so many layouts in the past. But they were stuck in these containers and I never looked at them. Another reason I need to go through this, because I need to have them like more out and available, and I need to know what's in there. Oh, that's a good Christmas one. I'll keep that one out. Sunshine. These are cute, but I don't think I'll use them. They're not really my style. Ooh, look, more frames. I'm loving that. Some tags. Those are, well, they're good for layering, so I'll keep them. Ooh, a camera. So, how was your weekend? Ours was good. We got some snow, first of the year, or the season, I should say. That stuck. We had a couple of snow squalls earlier, but I don't know. That one's pretty. But and it came along with some ice and like freezing rain. But I got some really cute pictures of Wyatt out in the snow. which I love. I can't wait to scrapbook them. And then I got, excuse me, I took a picture of our house. I'm really trying to be conscious of the, I'm doing a Remember December album this year, and so I'm really trying to remind myself of, I got to take photos. So I'm really trying to do that. Remind myself all these little moments. And we made gingerbread cookies from scratch this weekend, and the kids decorated them. We wrote letters to Santa. So we, the snow was nice. It kind of kept us in, well, we stay inside. We stay home anyway, just with COVID. But, it felt like a productive, busy weekend, doing a bunch of fun little things around the house. So it was really, really cute, really fun, relaxing. We started watching Polar Express. Tried to introduce that to Wyatt, and it was a little scary to him, actually. He didn't like it. So I was trying to get him on board with it. I was like, oh, it has a train, buddy, and they go visit Santa. They go on a trip to visit Santa. And he was all bought into watching it, but I think the beginning with it being so kind of like dark and loud, it scared him. He didn't like it. So we only got through maybe 15-20 minutes of it, and he was like, I'm done, Mom. I don't like it. He started crying, and I'm like, what's the matter, buddy? And he's just like, I don't like it. It's scary. And I said, okay. So we turned it off, and we watched The Grinch instead, which is fun. I love that movie, the cartoon version. It's really cute. And he likes that one a lot too. So we still watched a Christmas movie. It just wasn't, we were hoping for a new one. For him anyway, It's a Project Life card, but, well, we'll use it. Discover. So it was a nice, productive weekend full of all things kind of Christmas, and it was good. So I'd love to hear how yours was going. My husband actually has gotten into the spirit too, the Christmas spirit. Because usually it's not that he doesn't like Christmas, he's just not like he's just not as excitable about it as I am. I'm really the more excitable one in the relationship anyway. But he actually went out and got a real tree to put on our deck. There is no time to be bored in a world as to be told. Oh, I like that saying. Because he wanted to decorate it and put lights on it and for people to see it, driving by. And I was just like, are you feeling okay? And he's like, yeah, I want to decorate outside. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, have at it. Have at it. And he did. He went out and got a tree he bought one locally. It supports the hockey team. And so we went and bought a tree, and he's having a hard time getting it to stay up, though. He bought a tree stand and everything to go along with it, because we do a fake tree every year, pre-lit fake tree, just because I find it easier to do it that way. The real trees are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but they're just a lot of work in my mind, and they're kind of messy, so I prefer a fake tree. But yeah, so anyway, so he got a real tree for the outside, and it hasn't successfully stood up on its own yet in the stand. So A for effort on his part. So we have to go out sometime this week and try to get it to stand up so we can get lights on it. It was kind of funny, but I was so excited that he was like, getting into the season and like into decorating. It was so nice to see. So I wasn't going to stop him. So it was really cute. So that was fun. And then we have a couple little like inflatables out in the front yard. We have a Grinch and a Santa and some candy canes. Nothing too crazy. I don't do like the whole lights all around the outside of the house because it's a lot of work to take them all down when the time comes, and yeah, I'm not really into that. Like, I think they're very pretty, and if you have the time and the energy to, I don't have a lot of these, but you know what, I could cut. Sorry, I'm distracted. I am talking to myself. I have an idea for these, but I don't know if I have enough. I might. All right. Anywho, sorry. But outside lights, like all around the houses and everything, they're so, so pretty. But just thinking of having to take them down when the time comes, just is the thought in itself is just like, oh, that's too much work. I can do inside decorations whenever I want, but outside's like a whole nother story. But we did end up putting lights on the outside of trees. One bush in our front yard. So I guess we did it a little bit. All right, so this container is full of just images cut. Actually, believe it or not, this is from what year is it? 4 years ago when I did my wedding invitations. These are all images cut from those papers. I didn't want to waste anything, so I just die cut it out. And I haven't used any of these since. And I don't know that I will. I mean, I got lots of circles in here. I could do something with the circles. There is a lot. Kind of like do a whole background with circles. Because these colors kind of all match, and that would be kind of a cool layout. Now, if I can commit myself to doing that, I don't mind keeping them. That's the tricky part, is, you know, remembering to do it. So maybe I need to I'm going to need to get a notepad and write myself a note of these layout ideas so that I remember to do them. See, I love going through my product because you get re-familiar with what you have in your stash, and then you can go ahead and it springs ideas into your mind. Like, there's so many benefits to it. It does take some time and some work, and you have to be in the right frame of mind to do it. But when you do, it's worth it. Like, I'm kind of thinking I could spread them out, or I've seen really pretty layouts where they just, they like do a scallop design on, you know, the paper of all the circles. And it looks really pretty. If I could find like the light colors and do just scallop. I'm going to have to play with that. But there's so many of them, I don't want to toss them out. So, oh, and 20 minutes is up already. Holy moly. We're going to keep going though. If you guys are still hanging along for the ride, I'm so glad. I know I'm a bit all over the place tonight, but hopefully you are still enjoying yourself and making some progress. But 20 minutes is up if you decide to move on and have fun being crafty. But I still have quite a few containers to go through, so I am going to at least get through these with my keep and donate bins, and then probably next video we'll actually go through and, you know, figure out how to organize them so they make sense. So for those of you hanging on and sticking around, thank you. We're going to keep going. Does this happen to you? Like when you start looking through, you know, some of your product, I'm going to keep these in a container for now because I'm going to put them in a baggie. But if you look through your product and all of a sudden like a layout idea pops into your head, happens to me all the time. And I love it. Like, this is one of the reasons why I really enjoy doing this, is because I do get ideas. I'm going to keep that. That's really cute. And then I have a whole thing of banners. Wowzers. They're all white though. And I love banners. But what would I do with all white? I guess I could put alphas on them, but will I ever really? I'm going to donate those. See how easy that was? I'm not talking myself into keeping everything. I'm being realistic with myself and making sure, like, just, you know, are you really, really going to ever use it? If not, just let it go. Just let it go. It's okay. I'm giving myself permission to say it is okay. All right, so we got some craft, the days of the week, tickety thing. No. Good stuff. I don't like that. That's kind of a spiky. Oh, we got some craft tags. These are cute. I like these. We can do something fun with those. Escape the ordinary. Cute. Make good use of today. That's so true. And then an interesting tag with... This would make a good layering piece for sure, so I'm going to keep that. All right, we're making progress. This is going a little faster than I thought it was gonna go, which is good, because I was just like, I have a lot. And for the pieces that I donate, probably what I'll do is I'm a part of like a crafty sale group, and so when I find stuff I want to get rid of, I just post it on there, and you know, I'll say, free to the first person who ever wants it, a bag of embellishments, and I'm just gonna put everything in there. Okay, so this is a whole thing of acetate. I do not love acetate. It is my least favorite product, so I am saying goodbye to it completely. I do, especially this. This is like summertime themed acetate. I will never use it. I will never use it. I have used some leaves and letters in the past, but I really have to force myself to use it. So, bye-bye. That was an easy decision. What's a product that you have that same feeling about? What's a product that you're just like, oh, I don't even want to open this package because I'm not going to use it? Acetate definitely is that one for me. Oh, it's a cute little fox. I'm going to have to use it. Oh, camping. Yes, we're going to need this stuff. Happy campers. Oh, a little raccoon and a fox. I will use these. Yeah, so like, what's that project that you just, every time you see it, you're just like, ugh, I don't want to use it. I can't use it. I don't like it. I have such a hard time with it. For me, it's acetate for sure. Especially when, well, I can use it in like for example, in my Remember December album, I am using acetate like as like sheet dividers in my album. So I can use it like that. But when it comes to shapes and die cuts, yeah, no. It's my least favorite altogether. Okay, so DC, I've never been to DC. I've got some cute little acetate frames, but here we go again. Like, I mean, for a mini album, these would be really nice to punch holes in, but I don't make a lot of mini albums. Could think my December daily. I might use that one. That one's kind of Christmassy, so I'll keep that one. American flag. Oh, that one's kind of pretty too. That is literally like the only time I ever use them. So these are going. I've never been to DC. Not sure that we ever will go. It's one of those cities that kind of, I don't know, like, I've heard it's amazing, but I'm not a big fan of big cities, to be honest. And to me, it's like a big city, and I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go. So if I ever do go, I guess I'll find a new scrapbooking set at the time. But it's not a trip that's anywhere in our near future. So I will donate and let somebody else enjoy it. So I do have frames, and I love frames, so I will keep them. I love them for frame, on layouts and layering. So, oh, here's a cute little book. I didn't even know I had this. I could do an interactive piece on a layout. Look at that. Love it. See, I didn't even know I had this. So cute. All right. We only have 4 containers left. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right. And I can't even remember where I've gotten some of this stuff. Some of this was hand-me-down, some of it was clearance, and I am so guilty of buying something, convincing myself because it's on sale that I need it. I'm so bad at that. So bad at that. All right, so these are all like scrap die cuts. And they're all shapes that, I don't use very often. This is kind of when I was an early on scrapper, and I was just like, oh, I have to punch out all the scraps, which I'm totally for. Like, I think it is super important to like utilize every piece, that you can. But, there are butterflies in here, which are cute, but I guess I could keep the butterflies because I would use them, and hearts. So that's what I'm going to do. I do use a lot of butterflies and hearts. But like some of these odd shapes, the banner shapes, ooh, I could make dimensional butterflies with that. Oh, cute. All right, sorry. Distracted. Getting more ideas. But, you know, like shapes like this, like I could find a way to use it, but to have so many, it's not worth it to me. So at the time that I cut these, you know, it was something that I thought I would use, but you grow and change as a scrapper. And yeah, I just don't think I'm going to use these much anymore. So I do have some banners that I could use, but so I'm going to go through and I'm going to pick out what I'm going to keep. But again, I mean, somebody else might love all of this and want to use it all. So I hope whoever ends up getting this nice big package of die cuts enjoys it. So there's another banner. Those I will use. Put some tiny words or something on it. I used to make a lot of like tiny DIY embellishments. I do still make them, but I kind of make more like the bigger, chunkier ones. And so stuff like this, though, is good for tiny little embellishments. I make them more on the fly now rather than make a whole stock of them if I do need them. I make clusters as I go, little embellishments, if that makes any sense. Little tag shapes. I just had a bunch of scrap paper. I remember doing this. I just had like a bunch of scrap paper and I was just like, I'm just going to punch out a bunch of random shapes and do some DIY embellishments and just have these in a container and I'll go to it when I need them. Yeah, well, I never went to it. Oh my goodness. How guilty are you of that? I am so guilty of it. As you can tell, that's why we're going through this all. The intentions were well and good, but I never went through it. So, A for effort, I suppose. And that's okay. Well, I don't have that many butterflies, so it's not too bad. Alright, the rest of it, oh, there's a heart. Is that just a white one? Oh, no. Alright, we'll put those in there, and that one is done. So we've kept some banners, some hearts, and some butterflies. You never know when you're going to use them, so. And these are, you know, all colors that I would still use patterns. The black and white's a little bit much, but, you know, actually now that I look at it, I think it's too much. I won't use it. But I like the teal, the gold. Those are nice. We'll use those. Okay. We got some butterflies and some hearts. Can never have too many butterflies or hearts in my mind. Alright, so these are some dimensional stickers. So I had gotten these thinking about school layouts, which, you know, I might still use them. Some of these are cute. Again, this was early on in my scrapbooking where I purchased a lot of dimensional stickers. And I still use them on occasion, but I don't use them much or often. So there's a little star, I think. Ooh. But I still purchase some because there are some images that I really like. Those crayons are cute. Oh, the word, see this, like playground is kind of cute. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but see, that's the tough part. It's like, I really like the word playground, but the little swing, I don't know. Decisions. Like, I kind of feel like it would be cute on a Project Life. Alright, I'm going to hang on to it for now. I just don't have the heart to get rid of it because I'm not really sure. I like the globe. The subject book. I love this. This I definitely will use. Actually, I have pictures of him on a playground that I just took recently from the fall, so maybe I can use it. It's not school-based, but he's still playing on the playground. So maybe. These little round circles, these are cute, but I don't think I'll ever use them. Little teacher's desk. I don't think I'll ever use that. Alright. Decision made. I'm going to keep these for now. I can't quite let them go yet. Alright, we're almost there. And then I just have the plastic baggies to go through. I got quite a bit in my donation bin. I'm pretty happy about this. We're getting rid of some stuff. I'd rather it not sit if I'm not going to use it. These little teal tags. I don't remember what those are for. I need a vacation stat. When in doubt, travel. These are cute, but I wouldn't ever... Let's wander where the Wi-Fi is weak. I do like that one because we're big on campers. Being campers. We like to camp. Oh, cute little house. Love your life. Love your life. I remember that collection. Nice. I think that was a Maggie Holmes collection. We came, we saw, we love, go see do. Vitamin C. Those are cute. It's a little shiny, but they're still cute. Get some diamonds. Home Sweet Home. Go. I don't remember. I want to say these are from a Heidi Swap like Project Life kind of kit. Those little like mini kits that she has. I think I got them on clearance. That one's cute. Happy as a clam. Just another day of... That one's just not that pretty. Let's just go. Explore, play. On the road, explore the unseen. That's good for like going through like a hike. So I'll keep that one. Not that we do a ton of hiking, but we go to a local campground here every Memorial weekend and every Labor Day weekend. And, road tripping. I have a picture that will work. And it has a farm, a local farm, and they have a bunch of wooded trails as well. Through the property in the woods. So we always go and hike those trails every time we go camping. That's about probably as intensive hikers that we are. We're not like super adventurous, but we do be good and have fun. That's a tag. I'll keep it. So that will be good. That little phrase will be good for scrapbooking that little adventure. Time to have fun. This butterfly, Vicky Booten butterfly. You can tell her stuff right away. Some enamel dots. We got a circle. This was one by color. Obviously this is green or teal. Cactus. This is happening. I don't really care for that design. All good things are wild and free. That one's cute. Cute little leaf, mason jar, best ever. I don't remember. I think this was an Amy Tan. This is very Amy Tangerine-esque. Amy Tangerine-esque, I should say. It may not be, but it kind of definitely reminds me of something she would make. Although the car's cute. But the rest of these, I don't love them. Cute little flower. And some buttons. I'll put these in my little dish. And we have one more container. We're almost there. And we are at 42 minutes. How are you guys doing? Are you hanging on? Are you motivated? You getting something done? And how are you doing on all your Christmas shopping and wrapping? Are you like halfway there? Haven't even started? Are you almost done or pretty much done? You know, what kind of shopper are you? I have become more like my mom over the years. Like before I used to totally be last minute, right? But then I've learned over time that, you know, for the kids mainly, it's super easy to kind of do that shopping all throughout the year as you find stuff on sale because they're not going to buy it for themselves. So, and really the only risk you have is somebody else getting it for them. And most often people ask you before they buy anything, you know, does your child have this or does your child have that? So, you know, all throughout the year I have, this is all Halloween. What? That's awesome. I didn't realize I had all these. See? Look at that. I could have used these. Oh, that's cute. So I've literally, as I see something on sale, mainly, I've picked it up as I've been out and about all year. And I have like a little storage space and tubs that I just toss the gifts in. And I went through them in the beginning of, I think, October to kind of see what I had purchased and kind of evaluated what else I need to get. And then I finish up majority of my shopping between October and November. So come December, it's really just anything that, you know, any Black Friday deals or, you know, anything that I see as I'm out and about, stocking stuffers, like things like that. The little stuff, really, the one-off stuff is what I pick up mainly mid-November to end of December. So it's a really good feeling to be pretty much done. I'm actually going to put these in a bag. The Halloween ones anyway. And I'll put these with my Halloween in my Halloween drawer. I didn't even know I had these. So yeah, so myself, I'm pretty much done Christmas shopping. I just have a little more wrapping to do. So it feels good. It's not very stressful at all, which is nice. So I'm super excited about that. All right, so we have about a 50-50 split when it comes to keep versus donate, but that feels so good. So good. All right, so we're going to keep going. We're in the baggies now. So I have a couple of cute little tags. I'll probably use these on a layout, so I'm going to keep those. And actually, I will put my Halloween in this little baggie because, you know, I'm starting to think about this little bin here that maybe instead of putting things back into a, you know, the little baggies, I might just keep the bin like this and rummage through it. I know that seems like a little so not like me, but I think it will, I don't know. Maybe, not all of it, I'm not sure yet, but I kind of like the idea of just like rummaging through to look for what I need. Again, it will help me stay familiar with what's in my to use bin. Yeah, I'm just starting to think about that, how I want to do that. How would you do it? What would you do? You know, once we get everything, would you go back and divide by color, or would you try to categorize them? You know, how would you go about making sure these stay on the forefront of your mind so you'll use them, these embellishments? And these are all really cute banners and signs. I love these. All right, these are all staying. These are all staying. Word phrases. And see, like, see these, I just feel like they need to maybe still be in here together, and I don't know. I'm torn. I'm going to keep these in their little baggie for now because I feel like, you know, they're all kind of the same thing, little tiny word phrases and banners and stuff. So maybe I can add to this envelope and maybe kind of divide and conquer them, or, you know, divide and categorize them, excuse me, like that. Like maybe not so much by color, but more theme based this time around, which I do in some of my stuff, you know, but most of it was styled by theme or color previously. So I don't really know. I'm gonna have to chew on this for a little bit. And another good thing is that, you know, I could keep this bin out for a little bit on my desk, and then I can just rummage through it for scrapping, see how that goes, and then if it doesn't work out for me, you know, oh, this is a collection. This is dogs. So I really haven't used it yet. I think I got this in Echo Park box. It's cute. I really need to scrap more pictures of my dogs. Hot diggity dog. All right, this is a collection all to itself, so I can file this differently in my collection. See, I had stuff mixed in to this bin too. It was kind of a catch-all bin. Oh, so I'm keeping this. I'm just going over here. Oh, and I did that with another one. Happy birthday. So this is a collection all by itself, so I'm going to keep it together. And we did this. This is Big Top Dreams. So this is a circus. I think I got this. I don't know where I got this from. I don't like circuses. I don't go to them. I don't like clowns. Something new about me. I'm not a big fan of clowns. I find them creepy. So I'm not sure why I have this collection. It must have come with something else. So I think I'm just looking through because just because it's, you know, a circus theme doesn't mean there's pieces in here that I can't use. But as I'm looking through, I think you are pretty cool. Well, I can keep that. It doesn't mean you can't use them for other pieces. So, like the little ticket is cute, but I'll keep it on here. Thanks. You amaze me. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I think my mom asked me at one point in time if I had circus stuff, so I could give her everything out of this. So I'm going to keep the little tags and banners, but I think I'll give her the rest of this. I think she'll appreciate that. Congrats, my dear friend. I feel like some other pieces were mixed in here. Some of those didn't seem like they were very circus-based, but who knows? Could be wrong. Dreams come true. That's really cute. But I'll keep it with the circus. All right, so I'm gonna give this the rest away. I'm gonna give it to my mom because I know she's taken the kids in the past to the circus. So, all right, we will donate this. Next envelope. Oh yes, so I'm gonna keep these. I forgot I did this. All right, so this was a paper. These were fussy cut tickets from a paper pack I've done. So I definitely want to keep these as is. These are great for layering and colors, so on and so forth. So we're going to keep these just as they are. Oh, this is the same for speech bubbles. I did the same thing. I fussy cut papers out so I'd have embellishments. So we're going to keep those. All right, here's some more colors. So this was silver, Words of Wisdom. Forever, see, yeah, that's got to go. And that's a cute banner. Little paper clip. That rocked. I'm not big. This silver is like really intense. Dream. Oh, this little clock has. I think this goes on top of this. It's probably a separate piece. Reminds me of like Alice in Wonderland or something. But I don't know how that goes. So we're just going to keep it together like that. I don't know that I'll ever use these, and we'll keep that together. All right, 50-50 there. It's a little bit of silver, I don't mind, but some of those pieces were almost blinding. I like to wear silver, but I don't really scrap it. I actually prefer, or silver or white gold, I should say, is what I wear, but I prefer to scrap gold and not wear gold. And I prefer to wear silver and white gold, and I guess not scrap it as much. Isn't that interesting? Again, just going through. You're a rock star. That's cute. Enjoy the little things. Love that. So I'm finding that I have a lot of circle elements that I could do on a layout, like together, like mix and match all the circles on. I'm gonna write that down. I'll play around with that idea. Mix and match the different circles from all the various collections. The world is big, and I want to have a good look at it before it gets dark. Oh, that's cute. I don't think I'll use it, though. Enamel arrows. Explore apples. Or fruit. Die cuts. Precious. That's a word that you don't see very often. Maybe in baby albums. You look great today. I'm sure I could find a way to use that. Oh, here's a camera. Here's some more circles. So like these are from different collections, but if I could pull the colors together, you know, I could just figure, you know, think about, you know, strip down the center on the side, all of circles, various circles for a layout. I think that'd be kind of fun. Fun stuff. That's pretty. Oh, here we go. More exploring. Amazing and explore the wild. Yeah, we'll use those. Okay. Next envelope. Looks like we got some multicolors here. I love this type of stuff for layering. We got some tags. These are always good for Project Life, the little labels and stuff. Happy Life. Oh, this is like an old winter. I think this is from a Creative Memories winter collection. The banner. That one's cute. Oh yeah, see the little bear? Isn't he cute? Another little tag. Some of these are cute. I remember I used a lot of that a while back. There's another circle. Tons of circles. Star, arrow, some gems. I think these will go in here. Oh, that's a pretty wreath. So many things that I forgot I had. Some more tags and banners. Always good. These little ones are, like I said, are really good for pocket scrapbooking. Happy little moments. I love that saying. And life collected. Interesting. All right. These are in the keep pile. So we're going to toss them all in here. Gem and enamel dots. Those go... Ooh. One went flying. Those go somewhere different. All right. I have not found a good system. Maybe y'all can help me. I have not found a good system for enamel dots. So I did have them in the binder, and it wasn't working for me. I love the binder system for my alphas, my tiny words, my flat stickers, my rub-ons. The binder system works great for those. Enamel dots, not so much. I don't care for it. So right now I just put them in a smaller fridge container, and I just sift through them, and it's okay. Like those, it's working out okay, but I feel like there's a better system out there for enamel dots. So if you have one, please, I would love to hear. Let me know. All right, we got this happy, life is good. Squares are always good, so I'm going to keep those. This is another Heidi swap, I think. Big black and gold. Don't think... Well, see... This isn't something I would use, however, when you kind of put them all together, I'm just kind of doing a little design in my head here. Like if you kind of alternated the circles, you could potentially create a cute design. I don't know. It's not a color scheme that I typically scrap, so... yeah, gone. I like to use gold as an accent. It's not something that I would use a lot of. I will keep this though. All right. So I'm not gonna, like I said before, I'm gonna try and make these decisions relatively quick. I don't want to hem and haw. If I have to kind of convince myself to use it, then, ooh, pretty. December Daily, I'm keeping that out. I'm so glad I looked through this stuff. If I have to convince myself, it's gone. Like, Wonderland. Winter Wonderland. December Daily. And that's a cute little tag. yeah, so if I have to talk myself into it or convince myself, and I've gotten pretty good at recognizing that about myself when I start doing that, I just am like, nope, nope, I'm convincing myself it's going in the donate pile. So it takes a lot of practice. You don't get good at that overnight. Again, it's like that thing, it's like, oh, it's kind of cute, I might use it, but you just have to be honest with yourself and be like, you know what, Jess, you're never going to use this. Like, this is really pretty, but I don't think I'll ever use it. If I cut these out, these gold hearts out, I wonder, it's pretty thick chipboard though, not worth the effort. So I'm going to leave it together. That one's not as bad. The gold is too intense. So, yeah, the black and gold, I thought it was really pretty when I bought it, but I don't scrap black and gold that often together. And these are too big and too bold for like little sprinkles like on a layout, if that makes any sense. Like this right here, like this tiny little star, you know, I don't mind. It's like a tiny little hint of gold. But to have a big blingy gold thing, shape, like I would cluster these together maybe on a layout if it worked. And that would be fine. But like to have like a big shiny gold piece, that's just too much for me. Too much. Too much gold. So I think I'm going to pass on that. Now these will work with that idea I had, so I need to keep those. I'm hoping that it's making sense to you all. I kind of feel like my logic sometimes it's very strange and people just probably are thinking to themselves like, what are you talking about, Jess? You're crazy. And that's okay. I probably am a little bit crazy. I guess that's what makes me special or unique, but I've accepted it anyway. My thought process is a little out there on how I look at things. But you know what? It's what works for me. So, you know, and everybody's different. And I don't expect anybody to, you know, do like I do. It's okay. But maybe I've given somebody an idea, or maybe I've given somebody the courage to, you know, kind of make these decisions like I'm making. Like, oh, I did buy it and I may be able to use it. I could possibly do it this way. And be able to tell themselves, no, you don't have to. You know, that takes a lot. Especially when you've purchased something and paid money for it for, you know, down the road to say I'm never going to use this and donate it. It's a bit hard to do. So maybe I'm helping somebody make that step. So with my strange approach and thought process. So if I am and you are that person, please let me know in the comments because I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear that, you know, I'm making a difference. So, but yeah, I just, oh, love is patient, love is kind. See, that's so pretty, but I'm just, now this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is too much bling, like too much gold, way too much in your face. And this one's not as bad. You make me happy. Again, I mean, I could cut that out. So I'm trying to think if I cut out the you make me happy. That'd be kind of cute. But then you layer that on some flowers too. That would work too. All right. Yep. I would use that. This, no. And this one is really cute. I love the phrase, but again, the black with the gold, I don't see me using it. It's not my color scheme. So we're gonna say sayonara to it. Same with these gold pieces. These little gold paper clips though, I will probably use them, like attach them to something. So we're gonna keep those. We got a black heart, black arrow, gold. I'm probably just gonna, if I had multiples of those hearts, yes, but I only have one. So we're gonna send those on their way and let somebody else enjoy them. Okay, so those are the little bits and pieces from gold we're keeping. All right, red, white, and blue, 4th of July. This is kind of a whole 4th of July collection, so I think I will probably keep it for the most part. Yep. Oh, see, this is, I need to use this. This is so, I love this. Love it. We got a lot of enamel dots, a little flower, little rocket. Yeah, we'll keep all this together as a little themed 4th of July. But the enamel dots can all go with whatever storage system of enamel dots I'm going to. Right now, they'll just go in the fridge bin, but there's got to be a better way. And if you have the secret to that, like I said earlier, I really want to know, because I haven't found that perfect system yet. I really haven't. Oh, right. Oh, yay. So here's more of those photo corners. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. I'm going to keep these all together, and then I'm going to fish out the other ones that I found, because I have a really great layout. Well, in my head, it's a great layout idea. So I do see gold and silver in here too, but we'll play with those. So I'm going to keep those as is in their own envelope. And we have some more gold. Holy moly, do I have a lot of gold? I did not realize I had so much. Maybe I have so much just because I've never used it. Loved one today. See, these are pretty, but it's just too much gold. This looks like it came from a wedding kit. Yep. I think it's another Heidi swap. Love this moment. I have quite a few. Is that a hexagon? Yeah, I have quite a few hexagon shapes, so I could do something with that as well. In the kitchen today was totally. See, that favorite food's really cute, but again, the gold on black is just too much. And I bet there's somebody watching on here that's like, how are you getting rid of all this gold? They're probably yelling at me at the video and being like, Jess, what are you doing? Those are amazing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's just funny. Everyone's different. Oh, sublime, adjective of such excellent grandeur or beauty is to inspire and admire or awe. Ooh, I want to keep that. And I'm going to cut the gold right off. And I'm going to keep that. I like that. I like that definition. I like that word. Just a little altering is all. Okay. Treat yourself. Action shot. Ooh, that would be fun if I punched out. I don't know if I like this as a square, but I could punch out the action shot, and I could just... So many layouts of Wyatt I could use that for. Love the ordinary. Oh, you know what? Again, I'll circle punch that out. Just a little bit of gold, because I do love the ordinary. We're kind of boring, really. And we do a lot of ordinary, everyday things, but I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything. All right, so heart, gold, happiness is, it's really pretty, again, hexagon, so I'm going to keep that because I have a lot of hexagons. So here's some silver. Ooh, I love you more than. Yep. Ready or not? That's cute. Let's do this. These are really cute. Somebody is going to enjoy them, I think. All right. Cannot wait for it. Just like that. There are so many beautiful reasons why I love you. I love that too. All right. Some more circles. Stop and smell the roses. Movie night. Home is. Celebrate your people. That's cute. All right. You're my everything. Planning, planning, planning. Getting ready. So those definitely are wedding things. Ooh, family dinner. But that would be... We do a lot of family dinners. So I'm going to keep that one. These are all really cute. I just won't use them. Let's fly away. I can't wait till we travel again. We're just starting to talk about, my husband and I were just starting to talk about our next big family trip. Now, we definitely want to do Disney. Well, I don't. Okay, somebody is going to scream at me through the video here. But I like Disney, but the idea of taking two littles, I'm not a big fan of crowds. I don't ride rides, so I really just want to go to Disney to see the kids' faces and like how excited they're going to be. My stepdaughter's been many times. She has family down there and she's gone many times, but Wyatt has never gone. And so I really do want to take him because I think he'll love it when he's the right age. So even though I'm not thrilled about it, for me, when I think about taking a trip to Disney for Wyatt, it gets me very excited. And my husband wants to go for sure. He's like, oh yes, we're definitely going. I can't wait. And so we are planning that, but that's not going to be for a few more years. I think I'm going to take him like when he's around like between 7 and 9, because he should be, you know, big enough to ride all the rides, and you know, he'll be able to kind of make it an entire day, because it's a lot. You know, I've gone twice, and it's a lot. So we are planning that, but we've got like I said, like, you know, 3 to 5 years to plan that. So we are starting to save and plan for that big trip for all of us to go. You know, and Natalie, she'll be in her teens, and she'll have fun riding the rides, and she'll still have a good time. So I'm gonna keep these. Bon appetit, game night. But between now and then, we're kind of talking about what's another trip that, you know, we want to take. So we're starting to plan for when we can go. You know, where do we want to go next? So if you have any fun vacation ideas, please comment below. Let me know. We're up for anything. We don't mind flying. You know, Wyatt's 4, my stepdaughter's 11, so we're kind of think about places that we would all enjoy. I definitely want to take, I think there's like a Thomas the Train Land in like Massachusetts. So that's kind of like a weekend trip. We definitely want to take him there. And I've been to Hershey Park before. I think it's really fun to like tour the, if they even do it. God, it's been years since I've been, but if they even do like the chocolate factory tour. And the theme park was fun. Again, I don't ride rides, but it's fun for people who like going to theme parks. We are on the East Coast. I'm in Maine, if I haven't mentioned that before. But we are kind of thinking about where would be fun places to go for a family trip. So if you have any ideas or recommendations, I would love to hear from you. Love to hear them. All right, this is all baseball. Go team. So I'm going to keep these together because I hope one day Wyatt plays baseball. He likes it right now, so hopefully he'll get into it and I'll be able to use all these. We do love to go to Red Sox games, so at the very least I'll use it for, you know, scrapbooking our adventures to Fenway. But so we'll keep all that together. You guys, we're so close. I have like 4 left. And we are a little over an hour. I know this has been a long one, but super, super exciting that we're almost there. All right, so this is Creative Memories, and we've got some florals, which these are fun, flirty. These are fun little bees. All right, I could do something fun with this. I like florals. These are little daisies. And little bugs, super cute. All right, we'll keep that as a collection as well. We can do something fun with that. Thank you all if you've hung out and made it this far, and hopefully you're being productive. Thank you. I'm so glad I'm getting this done. I can't tell you how good this feels. Oh, these are all the DIY embellishments I made a while ago when I was kind of, again, a couple years ago actually, when I was kind of into this. And I won't really, I hate to say it, but I probably won't use them. Although I like this phrase here, so I just started making different, just pulling, what I was trying to do was exactly, you know, kind of going through and using up my stash, right? That was kind of like the whole point. So I was just going through and making different embellishments with the product. So, that one's really cute. I could see using that maybe on a like cluster. And I think I have a few other pieces that match this, so I'm gonna hang on to this one. Anywho, so like I was making different tags and embellishments with my stash, and I've never used them, and I probably won't. It's just, you know, like I said, I kind of make them on the fly, and these aren't really my style anymore, so I'm going to give them to somebody, for somebody else to enjoy. All right, I got a couple of rosettes. I'm going to keep those. And, okay, this is a whole embellishment pack of baby months, close to my heart. I'm going to keep these because I still have a few months actually left of Wyatt's album, and I used these glitter numbers and tags, so I'm going to keep this as well. And last but not least, we're in the last envelope, is more tags, and I believe these are a Heidi swap, and honestly you can never have enough tags, so I think, even though I haven't used them, I like these black and white ones, so I like them for layering. However, these gold ones I'm not as excited about. Some black. So these ones are no. These ones, the craft, I don't know. Like, I like craft, but I don't know. I don't think I'll use these. And the black, no. Alright, so the big ones are going. Little ones are staying. And we are done. So, all of these packages here are going to go back in my container because they're all kind of themes and collections or groups of things. So, these are going to go in my container that I have here. And then what I'm going to do, so that frees up a lot of space. That's very exciting because I have, my other ones are overflowing. And then what I'm going to do is, I'll have to keep this one on the side here. I got to find a place for my enamel dots. I got a lot of leftover baggies. Yay. This is so exciting, you guys. Oh my gosh. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm at another point, maybe while I watch TV, I'm going to fish out the rest of these photo corners because I have a sketch idea for these. I'm also going to kind of pull out, you know, all the circles and the hexagons I found because I might do a layout with those. And I think the rest of it, minus a couple of these dimensional pieces, I think I might leave this container on my desk, and I'm just going to fish through it every time I scrapbook to see if I can find something in this bucket that I can put on a layout. And maybe I will just leave this on my desk for the year and see how much progress I make with it. I'm kind of loving that idea, and I'm kind of loving that challenge. So yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. A few little tidying up, peeling some stuff out, but other than that, this little guy is staying on my desk. How exciting. I want to see how far I get throughout the year and how much of that I used by this time next year. All right. And it might be a good challenge for you too. So if you're kind of doing the same thing, going through all your stash, make that a challenge for yourself as well. Kind of like your last ditch effort or your use it or lose it bucket, right? Put it right there. It's in your face. It's, you know, you see it. Look at all of this. This is my donation. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I am literally going to package this up and I'm going to give it away to somebody locally here that one of my crafty friends, I'm sure they would love it. So, or somebody starting out. I have a couple of friends that are kind of new to scrapbooking too, and this would be a great start for them. And it feels good to do that, to, you know, give somebody some, because they're all really great supplies. It's just not my style anymore. So this feels really good too. Almost a whole container of, it's gone. And then I've made up room because I no longer need that big photo case. Oh, it's just a win-win-win. I am so glad I've taken this hour to get this done. I really got motivated. I can check it off my list. So, so exciting. So thank you all for hanging out with me tonight and listening to me ramble. I hope you've accomplished something as well. And I hope you're motivated. I hope you continue to be motivated. And I hope you'll give me a like and subscribe so you can see all my upcoming content. I've got some stuff in the background working for the new year for videos. This series is going to keep going. I'm coming up with lots more ideas and projects that we can do together. So knowing that you enjoy the channel and my content is so appreciated and very helpful. And until next time, I hope you all have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!